Yeah, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is Bake Bake and Make. Okay, this is a funny story. I bought these headphones from TikTok Shop. They're the ones that can translate. They're Bluetooth. I've never had Bluetooth, but I lost my headphones in the midst of the art studio, my corded ones. And now I'm using these. This is my first experience using Bluetooth. I thought they were just for translating, but no, they can use them for headphones. So anyway, that worked out. I'm watching TikTok right now. I'll pause that. But now I feel like I can do more. Okay, so anyway, hi, good morning. We're gonna start this cigar box. This is the Fairy Garden one. I have a bunch of paint in my pockets. I just got it out from the Artmobile. We're gonna do purple and pink. I think I'm gonna mix all of these together to get the shades that we want. So I've got these two big ones, since pretty much gone. And then we're using this as our palette, recycling. I'm gonna do, sorry, Niles, he's not even in here watching this.
Wait, I still don't know what it's called. Tell me the lemur's name.
Okay. Okay. So, what we're doing is I'm gonna do this top part pink and this part purple. Kind of let it fade into each other. And then on the inside, we're gonna do green. I have moss, so we're gonna do moss up here, and I'm probably gonna do some moss at the bottom, but I'm gonna paint it green first. I'm gonna work on the outside first today. The bottom will probably be a darker purple. And then I have a lot of flowers and little characters and stuff. And I also have some cool paper, like shiny paper. And I have those hole punches, so I'm going to hole punch some probably butterflies and flowers for this top part. And I do have Mod Podge finally. But that's the plan. I'm watching a Cinderella story and letting my inner child lead the way on this one. I just tried to use Niall's ring light, but I guess that one's broken too, so we do not have a ring light in this house anymore. So for the pink, I'm gonna mix these all together. These are supposedly glow in the dark, but I had one of my students this summer say these aren't glow in the dark after she did a project. So, and then I'm just using a piece of cardboard for, I did not know this song was Jimmy Eat World. So let me pull this back. I want to get this one and a Halloween one done this week. The Halloween one is already black, and I have a bunch of Halloween stuff for that. So I want to get those two done. The other themes I have, I don't know, we'll see. I feel like the first one is the hardest, like always. I also went ahead and got Niall a couple things using our homeschool money today. I got us another package of the Honest History. I think it's really important to get those before they're not available anymore. And I also got us, I think I got him it's like an engineering kit. So I got 6 months of those. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is my list of all of the different themes I want to do for these cigar boxes. So, fairy and Halloween are today. Fall is a completely different thing than Halloween. So I feel like I could do that. And then I think around here it would be a good idea to do some Christmas ones, because I think those will sell. But I think all my Christmas stuff is still in the shed. My shed is a fucking mess. So I'm probably going to have to do a couple side quests in order to get these done. But I'm going to start with the pink, and then we'll move into the purple. Pretty sure this is a Liberated paintbrush from the college room. Don't know how that happened. And, yes! I really want it to, what's that word? Blend really well with the pink. And, ooh, that's bright. Pinks. That big pink had a lot of red in it. I'm watching Wild Kratts over here. I love this thing. I highly recommend getting this. It's incredible. I don't think it charges when it's off though. Ooh, that is clump. But it's a great investment if you have any needs. I'm gonna buy myself one just for work and because I want one. Okay, so this is what we're working with. It's pretty bright, which you can't see because my lighting sucks. Nothing to it but to do it. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm glad I primed these. I gotta prime the other ones. That spray paint primer has come in handy for a couple spots in my house, too. I'm not gonna keep you here the whole time. I just wanna get started together. And then I'll come back. I feel like I can get this one done today as long as I keep my morale high. So I'm going to be selling these for $30. It's going to be the most expensive thing in my shop. I believe it's worth it. I got a ton of them for about $30, but I've already put in a few hours of work getting all the stickers off, as you know if you've been here. And coming up with the ideas and also the supplies it's going to take. I think 30 is good. If they don't sell in person, then I can sell them online. And if I had to pick a niche, it would probably be this, but I don't want to pick a niche. So, that's our first coat. It's obviously not very well over here. Once I primed it, the primer got a little bit textured, so I could have sanded it after, but I didn't. Art is art. It doesn't need to be fucking perfect. Have you guys ever seen that show, the Survival of the Fittest on Netflix? I fucking love that show. I've been learning a lot about New York. I didn't realize how artistic New York was. Anyway, alright. So here we go. So that's a nice pink, and then we'll blend it into purple on the bottom. But it's gonna take a minute to let it dry. And the inside's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be like a little magical portal. So, I have little bees and little frogs and little flowers and mushrooms. So that's the gist for the inside. Alright. I gotta do the back. I did go ahead and cover up all the hinges and stuff. We're just pretending like they're not there. Alright. I almost took the the box of cigar boxes out to the shed this week, and I'm like, no, because I need to get them done. Okay, I gotta stop because it's just coming off. Alright, so there we go. I will go back in with a second coat. If you didn't know, if you have paint that you want to use, again, you can just saran wrap everything and put it in the fridge. Whether you're doing external or indoor paint, whatever kind of paint. Just wrap it up and throw it in the fridge and it won't get crusty. So I'm going to go do that so I don't have to lose this, because this will be enough for a second coat. Yesterday I was watching Dawson's Creek. I've never watched that show. I was like, this show is so boring, but I can see how it was so riveting in the 90s. So boring. Okay, have a good one.